Hello. In this video, you will see the another second part of the functions. Previous video, we'll see the what is the function, how to define the function, and how to call the function, and how to pass the arguments or parameters, and how to return the parameters. And we'll we have seen all those things previous video. Uh, Please watch before that video. Watching this video. Now we'll see in this video function, argument label, and parameter names. We'll check it out. We'll check it out how to do argument label with parameter names. Okay. Uh, we'll write the program. We'll understand clearly. I'm opening the Xcode. I don't want to do all the stuff. I'm just commenting this. No need all the things. Okay. I'm declaring the one function, calculate interest. Again, I'm doing the calculate interest function. I'm declaring return type as well as parameters. Okay, I'm declaring this is the function. I'm taking principal in int. Sorry, need to integer is a capital, I is a capital letter, int, time is int. Okay, rate, I'm taking the r, parameter name, I'm taking the r. I don't want to take rate, all the stuff. You can take any name, no problem. This is user defined name. This is the data type. I'm taking three parameters from the caller or user. I'm returning up to now. I don't want to return anything here. I'm calling this function. What is this? Calculate interest. We'll check it out. We need to pass the three values. I'm passing the 1000 rupees. Time is 5 months. Rate of interest is 2 rupees. Okay, our concept is function with argument label. Look at here, each function parameter has both an argument label and a parameter name. Argument label is used to when calling the function. Each argument is written in the function. Each argument is written in the function call with argument label before it. What is the main use of the argument label? The use of the argument label allows a function be declared in expressive way. Understand what is the argument label? What is the use of argument label? Express and clear indication about the parameters. What it is clearly. That is the reason you should declare the argument labels. This is a parameter name actually, but I don't know what it is. P is P. I don't understand. That is the reason you should declare the argument label. I am declaring the principal. This is the principal. This is called the argument label. I am taking time. Here I am taking rate. Okay, look at here. When you declare the argument label, this is the argument label, this is the parameter name. But at that time of calling, you can't use the parameter names. You should use the argument labels. Look at here, I'm calling, it will show clearly calculate. What is this? Principal. Previously we are using the P, but when you declare the argument label, you need to use the argument label at the time of calling the function. I'm taking 10. I'm giving 10,000 rupees, and time is 12 months. And sorry, I'm giving the 2 rupees. Look it here. At that time of function calling, you should give the argument label, but don't give this parameter PTR. If you give, it will get an error. But at the time of calculating, or at the time of doing the task, you should use inside the function, because of this will be copied into this P, not principal. This value this value inside the P, this value inside the T, the rate is inside the R. So here you need to use the parameter names only. Don't give the argument label here. When you will give the argument label at the time of calling only, but here you should use the parameter names only. Print res. We'll check. We'll run it. What will happen? Okay, you should give the you need to give the space between the argument label and parameter label. Look at here. It will be executed. I will get an output. I can get an output. But you need to use the parameter inside the functions. You need to for calculations or any other task, you need to use the parameters only. Don't use this principal. If you use this principal inside this block, what will happen? We'll check. I don't compiler don't understand. Okay, but it can be used at the time of calling only. That is the argument label. What is the use of argument label? It's tell clearly what it is. That is expressive way. Okay, this is the what is this concept? Function with argument labels. What is the concept? Functions with argument labels. You can declare the parameters with argument label. Clearly you can say that you can declare the parameters using the argument label. But I don't want to give the argument label this all the stuff. We'll check this. I am calling this function. I'm copying this function. I'm giving the 2. I don't want to call here. Okay, this is the second. I am taking the another function, but I am giving the just 2 only. I didn't change anything. I would like to keep underscore. What is the use of underscore here before instead of argument label? You can avoid the, look at here, calculate. Sorry, we are calling the this function. Okay, I'm commenting this. We'll get a problem. Okay, only we have one function, that is calculate. Now I am calling this function. We'll check it out. Actually, we didn't specify any argument label, but we specified the parameters. You can use the parameter inside. But I am giving 5000. You need to understand here, because I didn't give any argument label and any parameter name. You can avoid the argument label and as well as the parameter name when you can give the underscore instead of the argument label. You can avoid the parameter names as well as arguments name at that time of the function calling. Understand what I am trying to tell you? If you don't use the argument label, you need to give the parameter name at the time of calling. If you use the argument label, you need to give the argument label and parameter name you should use inside the function. But I didn't give the argument label, but instead of argument label I given the underscore. So then no need to give the any parameter name or any argument label. That is the use of the underscore here. Understand what I am trying to tell you? Okay, this is the this is function parameter with argument label. Okay, this is a very important concept. Function parameter with argument label. Okay, we'll learn another concept. Okay, in this video only. The next concept is default parameter values. What is the next concept? The default. I'm commenting this all the stuff. What is the next concept? Default parameter values. What is the default value means? We'll check. I'm not writing the any function, just directly I am copying it. I'm copying this function only. I'm taking this example only. I don't want to write an example. Okay, we'll see what is this. I don't want to do this. This is the function. I taken the 3 parameters with parameter name and parameter type, all the stuff. You know all those things. But what is our concept? Default parameter values. We'll see what is the default parameter values. You can define a default value for any parameter in a function by assigning the value to the parameter after that parameter's type. If a default value is defined, you can omit that parameter when at the time of calling the function. We'll check. Actually, here it is possible to give the value at that time of definition. I am giving the 10,000 time equal to 24 months and rate of interest is equal to 3 rupees. Understand what I am trying to tell you? This is called the default parameter value functions. Means it is taking the default value directly. This is also this value has taken default value. This parameter also taken a default value. This parameter also taken a default value. I am calling this function calculate int. Okay, but when you define the default values, again I am sending the values. I am sending the values is 200, time is 6 months, rate of interest is 2 months. We'll check what is the input now. We'll understand clearly. Don't confuse. Uh, Now we'll see what is P is having, what is T is having, what is rate of interest is having, because you can define the default values, but yet here passing the new values. So this value will be overridden by this value. This value will be overridden by this value. This value will be overridden by this value. Okay. E- Even though you pass at the default values, you can pass the values. You can pass the values at the time of calling. But I don't want to pass this. Also, it is possible. Look at this. I remove this everything. I don't want to give. I'm commenting this. Now we'll check what is the output now. We'll check what is PS having. What is the output? 720. We'll run. I'm running again. What is the output here? What is the output here? Is there any functions? Check it out. I'm deleting everything. I'm facing. Okay. Right. Right. I'm running. Actually, is it possible to avoid the function passing the function arguments? It is not possible, but it is possible when you assign the default values to the parameters. Now you can check it out. What is the output now? 720. Means that when you assign the default values at the time of defining the declaring the parameters, you can avoid the passing parameters at the time of function call. If you want, you can pass, no problem. If you want, you can pass. Okay, understand what I'm trying to tell you. Even I given 3, so you can, if you want, you can pass one value. It will be replaced. I am passing. I am removing. Here only I can pass only. P only I am passing 3,000 rupees. I don't want to pass all those stuff. It is also possible because of it is not required. Don't need to pass these parameters because of already this is having the default values. So it will not throw any error. We'll check this principal amount will be overridden by 3,000 rupees and time is 24 months as usual it has taken, and rate of interest is 3 rupees will be taken. Look at here. What is P as having? 3,000 rupees. Understand? 10,000 will be replaced by this 3,000. What is the time? 24 months. This is taken the default value. What is the rate of interest? This is having. Now we'll get an output. No problem. If you want, you can. I am calling. I don't want to give all the stuff. You can only. I would like to pass rate of interest only 36 months. I am passing the rate of interest only, means it will be 3 will be overridden by 36. Remaining things will be taken as default values. We'll check. What is P as having? 10,000. This is taken default value. Time has taken the 24 months. That is the default value. What is the rate of interest? Actually, I am given the 3, but it will be replaced by the 36. We'll check it out. What is 36? That is the output. Means at the time of calling, you can avoid passing the values when you defining the default values. Okay, that is the use of default values. But I don't want to give the default value here. We'll check what will happen. Principal, I don't want to. I don't want to give the principal amount. But at that time, if you don't specify if don't assign the default value, compulsorily you need to pass that value. Look at here. If you avoid this, all the stuff, what will happen? We'll check. Okay, missing argument is P is the missing argument because of it didn't specify it didn't assign the default value. So compulsory you need to pass at least the principal value. You can avoid this because of you already given the value. We'll get an output now. That is okay. This is called the default value parameters. Okay, default value parameters with functions. That is exact word. Okay, we have seen the argument labels with parameters, default values with functions. Default values parameters. You have done the two concept. We have another concept also, that is variadic parameters. What is the next concept? Variadic parameters. What is the variadic parameters? Variadic parameter accept 0 or more values of specified type. Okay, we'll check. I read the code. We'll understand clearly. What is the use of variadic parameter? Will accept 0 or more values. Okay, we'll see. Function. I am writing the function. Find average. I am taking the function find average. This is the function I am taking. What is the variadic function? It can take it accept 0 or more values. Means I'm taking the values. What type I'm giving the integer type. It will accept only one value. Compulsorily, what is it will accept values. I'm calling this find average. It will accept only one value. Okay, but I would like to give the second value 13 and more than one value. We'll see what will happen. Extra argument in call. It is throwing an error. But I would like to pass the more than one value. What can I do? You can use the variadic parameters. We'll see how to define the variadic parameters. Variadic parameters, you can define 3 dots after the data type. This is called the variadic parameters. You can call it as variadic parameters, means it will accept more than one value of specified data type. What is the data type here? Int data type. So it will accept only integer values. But if you give the string value, it will not accept it because of specified clearly integer. So it will accept only integer value. That is the reason it is throwing an error. Once it will accept this 12, 13, 14. It will be printed. It has taken this. This value will be copied into this thing. I am printing here, but this function has converted as a array type values. We'll check it out. What is this array? This is the array, but we are passing the values one by one, but it has considered as the array. But if you give I am giving the number only, but if you want to strings, you need to give the string data type. At the time of calling you need to give the only string data type only. We'll check. I'm giving 3. We'll check what is array. What is this array? String data array. Okay, but I would like to mix it type array. We can use that is we have a one data type called any. Any means it is a special data type. It accepts any type of data. Now you can give numbers or characters, what you want. You can give float, double, you can give any number of values, no problem. It will accept any type of data. We'll check it out. I'm running it. What is this? It will accept it because this is the data type is, what is the specified data type? Any is a data type I am taken. That is the reason it will accept any value. At the time of passing the values, you need to give the values one by one separated by the comma. Don't give any like this. Don't give any square braces or any other braces. It will not accept it. It is accepted as a parameters only. This is the parameter name colon. After that you need to pass like any other function. We are passing here this parameter name colon, parameter name colon, parameter name colon. Here only parameter name colon. After that you need to give the uh, objects separating by the comma, but it is considered as a array type. Okay, this is the variadic function. Means if you declare the variadic parameters, it will accept, it is accepting zero more than one value. Okay, but I would like to declare another v2 also. I would like to declare v2 some v2. It will take only one argument. Okay, val2 I am writing val2. It will accept only one argument, but you need to pass here, right? I am fixing it. Val2 I am giving 33. This is the integer, so you should give the val2. Again I am declaring the val3 int. I am giving the another variadic. We'll see what will happen. We have two errors because forget this about error. Look at here, only single variadic is permitted. That is very important point. Every function parameters accepted only single variadic, means it cannot write more than one variadic. If you want to write, you can normal parameters, but variadic parameters you can write only once. That is very important point. Understand what I am trying to tell you? This is called the variadic parameters functions. Okay, these are about the functions what you have seen up to now. How to declare the argument labels and how to use the argument label, how to avoid the argument label using the underscore, and default values, how to assign the default values and how to use that, and how to avoid the default values also. Variadic functions, variadic parameters functions, how to pass the variadic more than one argument, and how to use that, how to accept that, how to declare it using the three dots. It will be accepted and it is considered as that values will be array. This is the variadic functions, very important concept. Variadic parameters and default value parameters and argument labels. We have seen three concepts. These are very important concepts. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, just comment me, and please like us, subscribe us, and share it. And please comment. If you have any doubt, you can ask me through comment. Definitely I will give you an answer, and I can do another video also regarding that. If you miss it, that if you don't understand anything, I can rectify and I can do another video. Thank you for watching.